Hey everyone, Tankenstein here. In this video, I've got your first gameplay and overview for the T-72M1. This is a rank 6 battle rating 9.3 vehicle that is coming to the Swedish Ground Forces tech tree, but more specifically, the Finnish sub-tech tree within the Swedish Ground Forces tech tree. That's right, if you haven't known, if you're under a rock, or if you simply don't spend all your time worshipping the snail, we are getting a Finnish Ground Forces tech tree in the Swedish tech tree as well. And we're also getting an aviation tech tree, albeit with far fewer vehicles, at least as of right now. So as said, going back to the Ground Forces tech tree, as you can see, it starts off with the T-28, goes all the way down to, in the dev server, the 2A4, although in the dev server live stream that War Thunder actually hosted, they did show the Leopard 2A6 for the Finns as well. So they will have a very fleshed out tech tree, and this will hopefully, quote unquote, finish up a lot of very thin lineups that the Swedish have. You know, this will shore up 5.7, 6.3, very well to 7.7, 9.3, 10.0 BR lineups. A lot of these lineups needed to be filled in, and they are doing it. So that said, let's get to the T-72M1. Now, this is an export variant of the T-72, circa 1979, so I'm not really sure exactly what modifications are in the 1979 version of the T-72, but this has them. So that said, it's not really anything all too special. This is the only T-72M1 in-game. Of course, you have the T-72M2 Moderna, for example, for the Russian tech tree, but this is not that. Now, this is, again, a 9.3 BR vehicle. It doesn't have any ERA. It doesn't have any incredible composite armor. It does have some level of composite. Of course, you have the Textilite there. You have some quartz core there. Typical composite armor for Russian tanks. Pretty decent on the front, on the sides. You guys know the deal. Now, interestingly, this does not have thermals. It only has night vision. Of course, as you might expect, a 1979 pattern World War II or Soviet tank might not have thermals. This is kind of proof of that. It does have some pretty powerful APF SDS, however, 3 BM9, 15, and 22, with the BM9 actually being pretty decent at the first level of the tech tree, of the mod tree, but the 3 BM15 being much better than that at the second level. So it's not going to take all that much to get a substantial improvement over even this, and even, you know, over the regular Heat FS, which at 9.3 BR you could argue is still usable. The 3 BM22 is still pretty good, but really you could substitute the BM15 and the BM22 out because they have different characteristics that benefit different ranges and angles. Now again, otherwise pretty much the same vehicle here. Now going over some of the camouflage, I know some of you guys might want to see that. You have the standard camo, which is by itself awesome. You have the basic, the winter deforming, and the unicolor, all pretty damn cool. But I will be using this in the gameplay. Either way, let's get in some matches here. Oh, and by the way, this does have an autoloader. 7.1 second reload is all that you're going to get. Nothing better, nothing worse. And it has a turret rotation speed of between 14 and 20 degrees per second, depending on crew skill. But that said, let's get in some gameplay here, see what we could do. And hopefully I don't get crushed by M1A2 Sep Tusks in this gameplay. Let's get into it. So as you may have guessed, this is a really cool looking camouflage on the icy slopes of the new Arctic map. This is a slightly different variant of the map that I played before. They do have a few different versions of this. This is Arctic 01. I had played Arctic 02 up till now, but this is still really cool. Now we do have quite a few enemy actual players here. 3 is actually quite a few. Normally it's 2 or 1. But, you know, being that this is the dev server, we will be facing a lot. Whoa. Okay, that was weird. Wait a second, why? Okay. That's weird. Like, look at this, the turret. It's, or not the turret, but rather the aim. It's very strange. And how it's going down. It's kind of like my cursor is outpacing the gun. I'm not really sure why. That is strange. Did I accidentally... No, it's not even a rangefinder fault. Wow. Okay, again, this is the dev server, so dev server. If there are ever any issues, it's the dev server's fault. But that's really strange. It's almost like it's just aiming up for no reason. Can I get him? I got the gunner. I don't think it's going to matter much. Okay, looks... Oh, no, I did not... What is going on? So he just kind of offed himself. Okay. And he rage quit. Oh, my gosh. I'm so sorry. Oh, my gosh. Why'd you do it? Why'd you do it? That's funny. My dude rage quit. Oh man. Okay, anyways, let's go back to killing some World War II vehicles. So that's the problem with the dev server. There's so many World War II vehicles that you have to fight. Of course, you know, that's not going to be how it is in real life. Again, I am really trying to figure out exactly what's going wrong here with this my turret. I'm still making the shots, but I have to like aim way down. So if you guys have ever... Oh, look at that. I just shrugged off an IS-2. So if you guys have had this issue in the past... Oh, wow, I'm at the base. Okay. Not what I intended. Maybe I can get a nuke. Probably not. Wait, can I get a nuke? Can I get a nuke? I might try. But as you can see, I mean, I'm just shrekking these World War II vehicles. No problem with a busted scope. Not really sure exactly what's happening with my scope, but hey, this is a load of fun, right? Maybe it's like a Finnish design. What is this? So I've got 760 spawn points. Let's see how many I get from killing one more World War II vehicle. Embarrassment! Oh no! Well, how the hell did this guy kill me in one shot? Okay, I guess that makes sense. Let's spawn in one more time, see what we can do. But I kind of deserve that one. Okay, so it looks like we're still having these issues with the gun for whatever reason. So I guess we're just gonna have to bear through it all. Never seen that glitch before, ever. So this is a new thing here. Again, I think it's just probably one of those dev server things. I'm not here to question if War Thunder is having any major issues, because I don't think they are. I think this is just a you know, one of those things that just kind of happens on an experimental server, and it's all good otherwise. So let's get this base here in our make pretend fun time match. Man, this is a crazy long antenna. Like, you're gonna be able to see someone from like a million miles away. Okay, it's become apparent that we have somebody over here. It looks like that is the actual enemy. Did nothing to him, I guess. Okay, he's right. It's the same Centurion! That dude's got my number! No way! Same exact spot, man. Anyways, I guess let's get into one more match. See if this cannon issue resolves itself. That's very odd, but again, I think it's just a dev server thing. I'm not really all too worried about that coming to the actual game. But, you know, this is why dev servers exist, you know, to point out these issues before everyone else has to deal with them. So the problems are persisting with the ghost turret. For some reason, this thing is just going on its own, deciding to aim far above where my aiming reticle is. But no worries, we are a hardy breed, the Finns. I'm not actually Finnish, but they are a hardy bunch, and they'll get through this even if their technology isn't working. So, you know, I was actually doing a little bit more research on this, and the M1 is an export variant of the T-72. Pretty much, I believe, like the build around the 1979, so whatever came with the T-72s around 1979, this is pretty much what's included here, which would make some level of sense. Ooh, let's get a long-range shot there. Got him! Nice! So, ooh, what are those? Those are some actual enemy tanks, it looks like. Can you see me? He can see me. And he got me. What? Okay, these guys are all in a group or something? SEP V2. Oh, yeah, they're all in their SEPs. Okay. Man, this sucks so bad having all these issues. Like, I'm not going to be able to do much. But, I mean, ultimately, this is a good showcase of actually how this is. I mean, of course, you won't be typically facing any 11.0 BR vehicles with this, but, I mean, it is certainly a possibility. That looks like a Leclerc. It is certainly a possibility. I mean, who's to say? The Swedish Ground Forces tech tree is still, I'd say, thin enough at top tier where, you know, at 10.0, 11.3 BR, with that sort of lineup, you might decide to include this vehicle. So, who's to say? I mean, this can perform admirably well at, I would say, 10.3. So, who's to say that you won't include it at a higher BR? Gosh darn it. It's this damn turret. Oh, man. Anyways, you know what? I'm just going to call it. But this is a good, you know, this is exactly what this sort of gameplay is all about. It went straight through the upper glacis, no problem, and completely wiped out my crew. So, you know, I'm actually kind of glad that I got this gameplay of me totally failing in this. You know, of course, it's not facing contemporary tanks like the XM1 or the ZTC-96AP or something of that nature, but, you know, it gives you an idea that this is not at all an invulnerable tank, and that with proper target placement, look at that, right through. With proper target placement, I mean, anything can really go through this. It doesn't really have much in the way of composite armor. Got enough to stop some things, but not enough to stop everything. Either way, though, thanks so much for watching. Please, of course, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Always interested to see your opinions. But either way, again, thank you, and I will see you all on the other side. Take care, everyone.